number one, I wanted to explain the story time that happened today. Now, there's a kid named, I'll call him Ralph. I made 2 story times about him before, but, you know, those are on my old channel, so you're going to have to go there to check them out. And I'm not going to leave any links because you don't really need to watch those. If you want to and you've already seen my old channel, just go back to it and then... yeah, well, never mind. Today, so I was like getting on the bus. Finally, a day over from school. It's Thursday. Time to walk home. Actually, no, get on the bus. The bus will drop me off at the bus stop and then I'll walk home. So I'm on the bus just sitting. And then we get from the middle and high school to the riddle school. It's like third, 4th, and 5th. So this kid's like in 4th or 5th grade, you know, like 9 to 11. So he's pretty annoying. Even though 10-year-olds aren't really that annoying. 9-year-olds, and 11-year-olds basically like a 12-year-old like me. So he goes and sits in the seat next to me. Then I look over, and then he looks right at me, and is like, Curtis. And then jumps over to my seat and keeps saying my name. So I'm just like, oh my god, what is happening? Is he gonna kill me? So I like take my hood and go to the window, and he's like shaking me. And then what he starts doing, since he probably can't get my attention, is he starts like ramming his body into my body near the thing. Now, if you didn't know or don't really ride the bus, there's metal and a glass window that's basically unbreakable. Literally, I fell in my seat, hit my head on the glass, and it didn't even break. But my head broke, basically. So yeah, this kid, he starts like banging me against the metal. It doesn't really hurt because mainly like my arm is like in an area where it won't really hurt if it gets hit against metal. And the metal's not really metal. It's more like aluminum foil packed together. So I'm alright, but it's pretty annoying. And I don't tell him to stop because he's not going to stop. He's probably going to do more. So then finally it stops, and then he goes to a seat which I think his brother is in. And he starts basically doing the same thing to him, annoying him. And when he doesn't give a reaction, he goes to the seat behind me, because there's a high schooler who sits there, but he like went to another seat for a second. So he went to the seat behind me and was like, "Hey, show me my hand." And well, show me your hand. And I was like, "No, I do not trust you." After off and on of me saying no and him saying, "Come on, I won't trick you." And I'm finally like, "Alright, fine." So I hold out my hand, and then what he does is he grabs my middle finger and my ring finger and pulls them apart. Now normally that wouldn't really hurt that much, but he like pulled them apart. Like the force to rip off your ear apart. So I was starting to be like, oh god, he's probably gonna rip my fingers off. So I try and pull my hand way down, and then he starts pulling on it on the sides like harder and harder. And then basically I have to take my entire body weight and like kick him off, because he's actually pretty strong. I'm pretty weak. Literally in like English class we have to get those like wipes that you can easily rip off, and I always have trouble ripping them off somehow. In other classes I don't have any trouble ripping them off, but it's only in the English classroom. So yeah, I'm pretty weak. So I can't really pull him down. So I have to take my entire body weight and literally push my hand down, which kind of hurt my elbow because I was pushing the back of my elbow on the top of my elbow, which would hurt if it's enough force. So yeah, it's just a story time of that weird kid again. Actually, after that, he kind of left me alone until we had to get off the bus. So we have the same stop. I know, horrible, right? We live at the same exact place. It's in like a trailer park. So I'm about to get up from my seat. He's in the seat behind me, so I should be able to get off before him. So I start to get up to get off, and then he just gets out of his seat and pushes me out of the way. He also does this to a couple of other kids. And then yeah, I just wanted to share that little story time with you. It's an annoying kid. Pretty good story. So yeah. Bye.